beginning to end, winning their first NCAA championship. Can Texas win the big one? You bet they can.
This is a university where excellence is expected, and that comes with great expectations. Texas is never the underdog. You're always expected to win, and we were fortunate to reach the ultimate goal. But you know, I never think about the success and that championship that I don't think about what that team went through to get there. We had been ranked number one 4 consecutive years, and each year we fell short. The seniors sat as a group, watched that all unfold, and came back the next year with the determination that they would stop feeling that bad. And they did it. They steamrolled everyone who stood in their place and became the first NCAA team to have a perfect season, 34-0 and a national championship.
Great history there and a fantastic future in the Moody Center. It just means more when we talk about the athletic facilities here in the SEC. Texas women's hoops have some of the best in the country. Rory Harmon, Shay, Holly, give us a preview of their hoops home in the 40 acres.
Hey guys, my name is Rory Harmon, a senior guard.
Hi, I'm Shay Holly, senior guard. We're here at our practice facility and we're super excited to compete in the SEC this fall.
Follow us and get to know us in our practice facility.
Welcome to our locker room. This is kind of the lounge area where we all hang out. This is probably the majority of the youth.
Welcome back to Texas. Now we are looking at the women's basketball facility.
So this is the actual locker room where we, just get ready, change.
All of these are storage, and here's storage. Most of us keep all of our shoes in this big one, and there's like aerated back there, so it keeps things nice and fresh.
So I just want to show my personal locker and just show how much we get spoiled by the University of Texas. Okay, so this is the bottom bin. I couldn't tell you how many shoes are in here, but this is other space where I keep all my shoes. But enough of that. Let's go and show you guys the weight room upstairs.
So now we're in our weight room. This is definitely one of my favorite parts of the facility. We spend a lot of time in here getting better, getting stronger as a team.
There's really nothing you can't like in here. You're just getting stronger every day. We get to be ourselves, blast our own music, and just pump each other up just to be better every day.
We are super excited for this fall joining the SEC. Every day we talk about the new challenges, and we're just really excited and ready for the season to start.
Here, give me an assist.
Yeah.
Right, ready. Oh, yeah.
There it is.
Oh, it's good.
Wow.
And that was first take. That's the way that you do it. That's how Vic Schaefer's getting them coached up here on the 40 acres as the scene is wild and everybody has a lot of smiles. And I saw a lot of smiles from this man, Vic Schaefer, head basketball coach. It's kind of a reunion of sorts to see you back here. 5th season right now. What does this scene mean to you coming back to the SEC?
Well, it's just such a special place. So many special people. You're right here in the shadow of the state capitol. It's the University of Texas. It's the Southeastern Conference. I mean, really a match made in heaven in my mind. I'm really familiar, obviously, being a Texas boy, born and bred, and real familiar with this great institution. And then, obviously, been in the SEC, either at Arkansas as an assistant, and then the head coach at Mississippi State. So it's a pretty cool day.
Real quick, you were talking about being born and bred here. Were you born near this campus?
2 blocks.
2 blocks from this campus.
2 blocks from right here. Unfortunately, when you get older, the hospitals you're born in are torn down. It's going to be part of our medical school, which is really cool. Just like where we used to play here in the Drum. It's now going to be part of MD Anderson. Cancer research. Really an incredible facility in the future. It's going to be great for our community. Well, this state, it'll take you a whole day to drive from one side to the other, and you're still not out of it. And, just the way we do things. I mean, obviously today, they've blown this thing out. I don't know who's footing the bill for the party, but it's a hell of a party. So it's a lot of fun. So, again, I think, it's a match made in heaven, really.
Jimmy, we're going to get your microphone working on just in a little bit, but when you talk about the match made in heaven, you've coached in this conference. Rumor is you've got a big old notebook that you show all the ladies on that team, like, hey, listen, I know about Florida, I know about Alabama, I know about Mississippi State and A&M. How do you use that knowledge that you grew and learned over there in the SEC and bring it forward, going forward?
Well, I think our kids are excited about something new in the challenge, but again, I want them to know we just jumped out of the frying pan and into the grease. And so it's, you know, you go from one league to another. Hall of Fame coaches, future WNBA players. I have tremendous respect and admiration for everybody in that league. And so I want our kids to know, night in and night out, you better be ready to go, because if you're not, you won't get beat. You'll get embarrassed.
Vic, you're known as, you built your program and your brand as a head coach as the Secretary of Defense. And I was here in that women's NCAA tournament. You really clamped down on people. What do you take from the Big 12 that you think, I've got to keep this going in the SEC?
Well, I think the thing that we've done since we came here is we continued to play the style of play that we brought from Mississippi State to Texas. So to me, it's an SEC style. We're trying to be tough, physical, aggressive. We try to play up tempo. We want to guard for sure. But just so everybody knows, I like to score. You know, I like to have kids that can really score it. And obviously, we've got some really good players that can really score the basketball. So I think our fans will tell you, our kids are fun to watch.
Vic, you're stepping into a league that has big-time coaches, future pros, All-Americans, all those things, big-time crowds. We had over 10,000 here for that women's second-round game. What does that say about the Texas fan base in terms of holding their own when they move into the SEC? What's the SEC going to see from the Texas fan base?
Well, I think our fans are ready. You know, I say this all the time. I think our fans are ready. I think you're going to see it starting in football, with volleyball. If you come into Austin to play any of our teams, any of our sports, you're going to get a dose. So you better be ready. And I'm telling you, we've got elite coaches, elite student athletes. Our leadership here is unbelievable. It's off the chart. I mean, you think about, I know when you think of the Southeastern Conference, you're talking about all the from an athletic perspective. That's what we're here to talk about.
Sure.
Let me just say this. When you're talking about the University of Texas, you're getting one of the top 5 institutions academically in the country. I know we've got Vanderbilt in this league. You just added another one in the University of Texas. And our brand academically more than lines up with our brand athletically.
Now, let's be honest as well, too. Once you start looking at that schedule athletically, it's as hard as anything in the conference right now. If you take a look at what the Longhorns have, we know the home and away. You see South Carolina and Dawn Staley's group coming in. You talk about LSU and Kim Bulkey's squad. Some great home slates. A&M, where, of course, you know, and Gary Blair had the relationship. There's one right there, an away game. Mississippi State. Vic, what's that going to be like the first time you step back at the home?
Well, you know, that was a special 8 years for me and our family. Still at my farm there, 10 minutes outside of town. So many special friends, so many special relationships still to this day. I'm excited to go back there.
Yeah.
I think the place will be packed. I think Coach will have it ready to go. I think it'll be a great atmosphere. I'm excited to take my team there and play a great team, a well-coached team. So for me, I'll be really excited to take my team back there and let them see something that we've helped build.
Vic, tell me about Austin, Texas. If I'm a parent and I come to you and say, tell me about Austin, Coach, what's going on there? Live music, capital of the world, Colorado River. Just give us a feel for what it's like to be an Austinite.
Well, it's a young person's town.
Okay.
It's an incredible place, so much to do, great food. I think our leadership here, from our governor and our mayor, literally live blocks from each other. They office blocks from each other. Our communication, governor, mayor, our president, our chairman of the board, it is a line. We like to speak of it as being a line. The leadership that we have, they understand we have 52,000 students, and they are a priority. Certainly the people in our community are a priority as well, it's Texas is a friendly place, and this place is no different. But I just think that there's a real genuine care, not only for the people in our community, but for our 52,000 students, understanding that we have some of the absolute best academic students in the world here.
And that's
And
important.
they're, when you go to school here, we have over 800 valedictorians and salutatorians. Your daughter, your son, when they go to class at the University of Texas, they're sitting next to future lawyers, doctors, physicists, astronauts. I mean, that's who you're rubbing elbows. When you go eat lunch in a tank, you're sitting next to all conference, all Americans, Olympians. You're with the best of the best.
And you see those fans, they're going to show up in 100-degree weather. They're in good shape. We're going to talk with Rodney Terry, who shares the other part of that basketball part of success with the Longhorns in just a little bit. Vic, congratulations. Best of luck, all right?
I appreciate you guys very much.
A lot more coming up from Austin, including when you start taking a look at it. There's the man. I wonder what the shoe game is going to look like for Coach Rodney Terry. He will be here, and of course, a change that kind of shook college athletics to its core. We got Chris Del Conte and his new baseball coach, Jim Schlossnagle, going to be joining us coming up on set as we are live from Austin, Texas. Welcome in, Longhorns, to the SEC.